Hey guys, welcome to another Age of Grogu, and this is going to be episode 2 of Darth Maul Maul Shadow Lord. No Darth involved. He's no longer a Darth, no longer a Sith. As I said in episode 1, I very much enjoyed it. The colors, the lighting, the music, the score. I cannot wait until until they drop the soundtrack for this series. I'm hoping that the Kinders drop it in small increments. They usually drop it in like two halves kind of thing. So I'm definitely down for that. I'm always looking forward to listening to new soundtrack scores from the Kinders because their work is just fantastic. As for the first episode, I'm blown away by the visuals. I'm blown away by the textures, the colors, the paint palette, everything. The camera angle, that was one thing that George Lucas set as a standard in the Clone Wars when he first started shooting the Clone Wars, and that is camera angles, camera shots, choice of camera angles and shots, and movement of the camera within a scene. And they did it so well that I felt like it was just an incredible way to bring animation into the fold, and keep it feeling like Star Wars. And they pulled off over the course of the Clone Wars and Rebels and Bad Batch so many cool, just visual shots that looked incredible. And as the animation progressed, because when we last saw the animation really high quality like this, the Bad Batch was just amazing. It was incredible where they ended up by season 3. But this is a whole different level, it feels like. It's not just the animation, the quality of the animation, but there's this animation stylization that has changed since the Bad Batch as well. And it feels, to me, it personally feels a little bit like taking the Clone Wars with all the paint strokes and the brush marks that they used in a lot of the early Clone Wars look and design, and brought that into a much higher quality. So that's that's impressive by itself. As for the story, they set up a bit of a mystery as to, well, not really a mystery because it's obviously Maul is going after all the different syndicates bit by bit. But it's going to hopefully lead along the way. Hopefully, we get to see where it leads to eventually for Solo, where he ends up by being, the head of the Crimson Dawn. Crimson Dawn? No, wait, yes. And when he meets up with Dryden Voss, I'm hoping we get to see a lot of that this season. Who knows? I mean, I'm not sure. Dryden Voss may appear in this season. He may appear right at the end. He may appear somewhere through. I'm not too sure yet. But I feel like Dryden Voss is a definitely cross path that has to happen. So I'm hoping they don't ignore that and they don't try to do something different and separate. Anyway, guys, I want to check out episode 2, so let's check it out. So Maul's had a vision of this moment where he's going to meet his somewhat, I'm going to guess, new apprentice. But for the new apprentice to be inducted into it, it means the old master might have to go. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. He's kidnapping her too. Alright. Makes sense. Man, I love that droid. I'll need to know the name of that droid. Very, very multitask and handy. Ooh. Ah, stun blast. Nice. Nice. Wow, look at the style. The animation explosions are just so good.
Be right back, Captain. Whoa, what are you doing?
This droid has no fear. I like that. Nice. Oh, wow. They don't care who's in their way, do they? These guys like their railgun. This is gonna be interesting. Nice. Okay. Here we go. Is this a good place to do this? Of course. Yeah. Okay. He knows the diversion. He's gonna save people though. Nice. Okay, what's he gonna do about it?
You alright?
Okay. He's not gonna do a lot.
Attack on government and civilian targets. Abduction of 2 prisoners,
Alright, who's she?
including a known crime boss. What?
Bring the Empire into this, they will lock this planet down.
Yeah.
Just get them, and fast.
That's not gonna happen. Look at the production design in this world. Oh my god, it's so good. This is gorgeous.
I thought you wanted Vario dead.
He may be of use. If he is not, I will dispose of him. Must destroy all of those who have betrayed me,
Okay.
including Darth City.
He's looking for an apprentice.
A Jedi? How has she survived?
Yeah.
Well, let us find out.
Good question.
What's this? Wait, what are you doing?
Yeah, he's not going in there. Prison. Nice. A cell. Okay. I thought we were going to get some questions. But this is family. Okay, we get to see the home life.
Dad, hey,
Cool.
you're just getting home?
Yep.
I talked to Mom.
Okay. Divorced.
She,
Separated.
wants me to come visit. Said she'd just...
Right, we'll talk later, okay?
Yeah, this kid is not going to play ball. He's... Man. That sucks. Everybody's affected by everything going on.
Hey, partner! Let's talk business. Well, then wait,
Yeah, it's not going to work that way.
I'm getting a little nervous here. I just want you to know, I think I should remind you that I will do whatever it takes to help you get revenge on him. I want to help.
I love the umbrella design of this world. It's very cool. Nice. That's so cool. Ooh, she's cool.
You seem to be having quite the rotation.
Branda. What? Brandon?
How's the kid? Shadow Collective. Based on Mandalore, if I remember.
Oh,
A
yes,
boss
that's it.
named Maul.
Backstories. Yep. Cool.
I'm, free for dinner.
Nice. The underworld being the underworld. Here we go. Okay. Let's get her
How long are you
story.
gonna keep me here?
What does it mean for you to be a Jedi, guardian of peace and justice in a time of lawlessness?
So cool.
Perhaps things wouldn't be the way they are today.
Oh, snap. She's pretty trapped. Oh, here we go with the pikes.
What happened?
Oh, that droid just gets around, doesn't he?
Why have we not jumped to light speed? An issue with the hyperdrive.
Nice. I like the pike ship. Interesting design. Okay.
Defend the car.
In fact, we got ourselves another gauntlet design. It's very cool. It's never a good thing when there's a corridor and a Sith board. Oh, these guys are all gone. Oh, they love their corridors. Ah, that's so cool. Oh.
Get the money.
Why not take the ship? Oh, it probably is traceable. Is it going to keep any of them alive? I doubt it.
Is now controlled by Maul Trim.
Maul Trim, huh? Oh, nice! Oh man, this is dark. I love it. Look at the painting work on that. Oh my god. The background's just gorgeous. Who's this? Son? What? Oh, is this the Jedi? Yeah, it's the okay. It's the Jedi.
It is time for you to view the galaxy for what it truly is.
Okay. Okay. Maul chose to put her in this particular place for a reason, in this cell, I'm going to assume. Everything's designed by choice with Maul. Listen to that score. Ooh. That's it? Oh, man. Damn. That fell short. Ah. I wish there was more. I've got to wait for another week before the next 2 episodes drop. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, that's cool. We still haven't got a full backstory. I guess they're going to build into that because it needs to be a slow progression of more, seducing her to the, well, at least to the darker side of the Force. So I imagine that will take some time, especially if she's a strong-willed Jedi. Although we basically are aware that I believe Devon is her name. I think that she's already kind of there. Her moral grade bounced in, we saw in the first episode, because of the fact that she was willing to steal to survive, and her master was like, no, you can't do that. So I am kind of curious to see how this all plays out, because it's going to take a lot of time. We're seeing how Maul gets into your head with Ezra, and I'm curious to see if he gets into her head the same way, or whether they're going to actually do something very different with how he manages to pull out the darkness from her. Because obviously with Ezra it failed. With this girl, I don't think it's going to fail. I think it's going to be a situation where she will get the whole first season building up to her being fully transcended to Maul's perspective, I think. So I feel like it'll be a slow process there. That being said, they're moving very quick on the setting up and the moving and the pacing between all of the other syndicates, and how Maul is kind of going after targeting them one by one. So my next question there is, of course, is how long is this going to take before we kind of get to the point where we see Maul in Solo, where he's actually in charge of everything? Because that seems like that's a good 10 years away from this point in time. So how does that passage of time take place? How long is Maul on this planet for, and what do we see develop from that? He's already infiltrating the Pikes at this point. So it's going to be, I don't know, it's going to be fun to see how that goes. I don't have any real answers just yet. We just know that he's after some guy called Krim. And I have no idea who that is, or what Krim is, or what species he is. Krim feels like it is a Pike name, perhaps, but maybe he's not. I'm not too sure. Unless he's popped up before in one of the games or anything like that, I'm not familiar with. What else do we have? Again, the score is just fantastic. Her score, it sounds like her score was there at the end of the episode. That came in full kind of belting score. Sounds gorgeous. I cannot wait to, as I said, listen to the score separately. But as the Kinders do best with their soundtracks, and the same way John Williams did, they are the best at creating character scores. You get such a great definition of a very specific score for a character, and you know that character's presence when they're about to come into shot, or when they are just coming into shot, because it plays with your emotions so well. At least with my emotions, I love it when a good character score comes in. You know that with Ahsoka. You've listened to her score, you know it. You know the emotion, you know the levels that they can bring her score in, whether it's heroic or emotionally heartbreaking, wrenching kind of moments. So the power of this new character, of Devon's score, was uplifting there when she managed to make that break, what she thinks is making that break out of the prison or out of the cell. So that's going to be kind of cool to hear. I want to hear more of that as we go into the season. Down to it, the animation style, as I said before, is just freaking gorgeous. It is definitely and Bad Batch was up here with the style of animation. This is way up here. It's incredible. The animation has just improved over just even within the couple of years. The sad thing is it's going to be only 10 episodes of the first season. We've got 8 more episodes to go. But at the same time, we are getting a season 2, so I'm excited for that. But I would love to see more Disney Lucasfilm animation. There needs to be more of it. They can't just keep it at this contained one show every couple of years. I want to see 2 or 3 different shows at different time periods. This is me wanting more. I know it's a dark side trait, but I just want more. I want more of the animated stories in this universe, because I still feel that the animated stories are some of the strongest stories that they'll be able to bring forward to date. The movies have done some really great stuff. The TV shows have done some really great stuff. But to hit these emotional peaks, I think the animation has hit it perfectly on the head. It's what moves me the most. It's those moments like when Ahsoka leaves the Jedi Temple. Those emotional arcs are so powerful in animation. It's when we lose Kanan in Star Wars Rebels. The emotional arcs, the development of a character that you get so invested into that you want them to continue and live and survive. And yet we don't know what her arc is going to be. She's not around later years. She's not around during Rebels. Does she die? Does she, live on? Does she, there's emotional strings that can get pulled when the animation arcs are done in the Star Wars universe and done right. And I'm looking forward to the journey. Guys, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like and subscribe if you have not already, and I'll be reacting to episodes 3 and 4 next week. Until then, have a good week.